wasn't tall enough for that.
Over the past 6 months, I have had a lot of complaints from certain viewers. What's with all this hard enduro? Why don't you show us some normal riding instead? Why beat yourself up and your bike? That's not fun. Boring. Can't you guys ride fast? Often it is just kids and teenagers, so I just delete the comments. But I'm surprised how often it's actually adults. So I explain our training vids have a focus on hard enduro. There are plenty of other channels about normal, everyday riding.
Oh, nice pivot turn.
And why do they want this channel to be the same as all the others?
Crunch.
But they don't seem to get it. A while ago, I had one guy who just kept insisting that hard enduro cannot be fun. So I presented him with an alternative viewpoint.
Oh, choking on two-stroke fumes.
What if I said his everyday dirt riding could not be fun because there was no challenge? It was just a lazy man's approach because he wasn't being forced to actually learn how to ride better. Of course, he didn't like that. And I explained I wasn't really criticising his choice, but trying to show him that fun means different things to different people. It's an easy trap to fall into. I look at riders on cruisers and Harley Davidsons and think, how can it be fun to ride in a straight line all day?
Sitting forward on the seat.
But of course, that is a dream come true for many riders every weekend. But it just doesn't work for me. I guess it's just human nature. And it's probably just the same process when you look at politics, religion, or almost any facet of life.
Bulldogging is a bit difficult. We needed bulldogging practice, didn't we?
It's always tempting to criticise others when they don't think the same way you do. What about you guys? Is there any type of motorbike riding you hate? Trials, flat track, road, adventure? Should those riders be lined up against the wall when the revolution comes? Or should it just be live and let live?
Steeper than it looks, and the boots are just slipping. Bloody hell. Of course, the good guys would just ride around that. One problem with bulldogging, of course, is when you get to rock faces like this, and that's where you've got to be prepared to maybe drop on your arse. But I think we've done it. I'm going to play it safe and keep walking it, but I won't bore you guys with that. Does that look steep on the camera? I don't know.
I must admit, as I get closer to 60, I will probably be doing more normal enduro.
As always, this won't look too steep on the camera, but I'd normally ride this, but of course after doing the spine and not being fully healed, I'm not keen on any risks.
These technical sections are really starting to beat me up. And often I can barely walk the next day with my dodgy knees playing up. So I'll leave you with a few minutes of riding footage from last year. This was shortly after I started riding again after the spine fracture, so we were just cruising along easy dirt tracks, enjoying the scenery. Ciao ciao.
I feel like I got so little control now I'm sitting down, especially on the downhills. Woohoo! F goes. Oh, you almost got it over that tree root. And she fell back. I was just dangling my feet too, but just trying to keep the momentum up. What's that caught on? Just a stump. Yeah, man! Check my wheel alignment. Clip, rear wheel pop, and down. Oh, that's better.
Did you see my front wheel just bounce out then? I was just getting ready to zip zip.
Oh, he's getting stuck everywhere.